Hi, I'm Nishant, and in today's particular video we'll be looking into how to achieve waste management and returns for construction companies using Odoo. Well, for example, you have a site A and you're making an internal transfer from your location to that particular site, and when that particular material reaches the site, the site manager checks that some of the materials that have been received are damaged. And after that, when they are utilizing the rest of the materials for the construction purposes, they also feel like that some of the materials are not used and they need to be returned back to their original location. So in today's particular video, we'll look into this, the return process and the scrapping process for the materials that have been sent out to a particular site. But before I proceed further with this particular video today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see on your screens that I am on my database backend. And here what I'll be doing is, let me first give you a overview of what I've done. So first of all, what I've done is that let me go to inventory, and under inventory I'll go to configuration, and under locations you can see that I've created one location with the name construction site 1. So this is where the operations are being managed right now, or the construction is operational right now. And apart from that, what I've done is that I've also created a return zone and a scrap zone. So if I go to return, you'll see that here we have the return item zone that has been created, and similarly I have created a scrap zone. So if I go to the scrap, you can see that the scrap or the waste zone has been created. Now kindly note, for the scrap waste zone that you've created right now, I have set it as a scrap location, whether it's a scrap location or not, and I've checked that option. Now coming to the flow here, so the very first thing that we'll be going to do is we'll be going to deliver the product to the site location. So for example, let's take an example of cement bags that are to be delivered from one of our warehouses to the actual site location. So for that, what I'll be doing is I'll be going to inventory and then operations and then internal. And here what I'll do is I'll create an internal transfer. So let's tap here on the new, and the contact would be, for example, I'll choose it as yes, I'll select the contact to whom we are sending this particular material to on the site, and the source location will be the WH/stock for the time being, and the destination will be the construction site 1. Now here we need to add the product, so I'll enter cement, and here we'll be choosing the cement bags, and we'll set the demand quantity that have been asked by the what we say as the location where the construction work is going on right now. And after that, I'll be tapping here on the save button. Now you can see that this demand has been created here. The source location and the destination location is construction site 1. Now after the material has reached the construction site 1, we will validate that, and after validating, you see that the quantity has been sent out to the construction site 1. Now if I go to the moves for this particular internal transfer, under moves you can see that the cement bags have been picked up from the location and they are sent to the construction site 1 location, and 100 quantities have been sent. Now what happens is that for example, the site storekeeper manually checks and identifies from the 100 stock. He can see that the 15 bags have been unused and 5 bags are damaged, right? So let's first see the process wherein the 15 usable cement bags would be returned. For that, we'll again go to inventory and operations, and under operations we'll go to the internal operations, and here we'll go to our particular transfer that we had created, and just give me a second. Okay, let me close this out and let's start here once again. And this is our particular internal transfer from the source location to the destination construction site 1 location. Now to generate a return for the 15 usable cement bags that are to be returned, I'll tap here on the return button, and here we have the cement bags. So I'll set the quantity as, for example, let me set it as 15. Okay. And you can also return for an exchange as well, that we'll be seeing later in our other videos that we'll be creating. For now, we'll just tap here on the return button. After tapping on the return button, you can see that the return has been generated, right? And the source document is return of WHINT 0016, contact Nishad, and source location is construction site 1, and the destination location is again, that is back to site. Now if we go to the smart button here at the top and I tap here on the moves button, you can see that the cement bag product has been picked up from the construction site 1, and it has again been stocked up in the main location there, and 15 quantities have been returned, right? Now let's see how 5 damaged bags can be set up into the scrap zone. Now the scrap zone can be used for the reusable materials. Usually on the construction sites there are damaged goods, leftover materials and reusable materials. So for example, if we are having 5 bags that are damaged with the cement but can be reused at a later point in time, then for now we can set them to the scrap zone. For that, what we'll be doing is we'll be going to the operations section, and here we'll go to adjustment and scrap, and here we'll be creating a new scrap order, and we'll choose the product from the drop down. So it would be cement bags, and the source location would be construction site 1. The scrap location would be scrap waste zone, and the quantities will be 5 quantities. And now let's save this particular transfer of these scrap products that need to be scrapped right now from the construction site to the scrap or the waste zone location as well. So we had already created the scrap location from the backend, and we had enabled the scrap. Is it a scrap location or not, that we had enabled. Now after this, when the scrap materials are received at the particular scrap waste zone, then we can validate this, and after validating we can check the product moves as well. So the date, reference number, product is cement bags, it has been returned to the scrap zone from the construction site 1, and the total quantity of the units that have been what we as scrapped right now are 5. Now if you want a reporting, you can go to reporting as well, and you can check the move analysis. Under move analysis, for example, if I choose here under the move analysis as scrap, then you can check the details for the same as well. So here for the May month, let's choose the product as cement bags. So you can see cement bags, and under none we can choose the operation type. Okay, and or we can choose the destination location, and here we are having this scrap waste zone, and here are the cement bags, and accordingly you can see total number of quantities that have been scrapped altogether from the particular location as well. So if I want, I can also do one thing, I can add the source location. So here you can see from construction site 1, right, 5 more cement bags have been scrapped, and the quantity and the count are being totally displayed under this particular section here. So yes, that was basically how to achieve waste management and returns in Odoo for the construction industry, and I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding the flow there. If you still have any questions or queries on how we can help you with the scrap and the return management for your construction building industry, processes there, then you can anytime get back to us.